Hi guys, working on a little 3D printed project here. In theory, quite simple. This is just the outline size of my phone, and the idea will be that it'll have edges up round the side, so it's got a hood, so you can actually see it in daylight. Not for general use when you're out and about, this is for when I'm filming stuff, particularly with my Wi-Fi microscope, because you have the microscope over here somewhere looking at something and you're actually viewing what the microscope's looking at on the phone. And when it's been such bright weather, the phone automatically dulls down the picture, plus you've got all the reflection anyway, so you really can't see what's going on. And somebody, and I apologise, I can't remember who it was, somebody suggested 3D printing a little hood to go around it. So this is the second one. The first one was just a bit too small. I will need to modify it anyway because I need to be able to plug in the charger if necessary. And on my phone I've got bits of fluff, is the best way to describe it, over the microphones to reduce the wind noise. I mean, they've worn down quite a bit. Originally they were nice fluffy dead cats, as we call them, but they've worn down over the years, so they block the space up a little bit. So I made it big enough to allow for that, but also I'd need to make holes in there to let the sound go in anyway. So there's a few things I need to do. What I was thinking was, before I actually print it all the way up, not quite sure how high to print it, but I need to be able to get my finger in to still touch the controls. I was thinking I might use a bit of black card and just glue it around the sides, so I've got an idea of how deep it can be and whether it'll actually work before I go wasting any more filament. The smaller ones, which again, well, in this case I'm on to version 3 already. They're slightly different sizes. That one's bigger. And that one's got a little bit of a notch out of it. That's to go on the back of the camera that I'm currently filming with, to go over the LCD display there, or whatever sort of display it is, for exactly the same reason, so that we don't get the shadow on it. Would you have some sort of a hood sticking out from it, so I can actually see the screen when it's bright sunny weather. So I can't really show you that and film at the same time, but I can show you this. So yeah, all I'm going to do at the moment is cut out just some rectangles to go around there. So cutting board would be handy. Got a sharp knife over there somewhere. That's not the one I want, that's not particularly sharp, but it'll have to do. So, if we give it a bit of an edge to fold round. really go much more than 7. In fact, if I go 7, that divides up quite nicely. And obviously you can get into ideas where we slope it and that sort of thing, but we'll try it just straight to begin with. This is not a sharp knife, this is a letter opener. Smaller than that. And that one's alright. Better. That moved, didn't it? Bit of glue. Oh dear. That wasn't intended, was it? That's been in the sun a bit. It's terribly runny. It's not usually that runny. Well, like I said, this is the test version. Keep forgetting which one's which. This one. Okay, so that's up together like that. Is that going to be any good? Could it help if I turn the camera on first? Wouldn't that camera? Phone. Right, my initial thoughts are this needs to be even deeper. I don't know. I think I'll glue it around the edges so it's nice and tight. Then we'll have a look. I'll go outside in the sunshine, have a look. I've got to say, my initial thought is it's not deep enough. Might have to have it sloping like that. Because it depends how high your sun is. If you're somewhere where the sun's shining vertically down, then you have a problem. I'm thinking I might need to slice it at an angle and have it much higher up on that side. About double what I was expecting. Interesting. Well, I've given it a little try, and the honest answer is nah, it really doesn't help. You probably won't even be able to see with the camera there, but it's not so much shielding the screen. That does help a bit, but it's the reflection off my face is then being reflected by the screen when I'm looking at it. So on a bright sunny day, it's not so much the sun hitting there as it is hitting my face and bouncing back onto there, so I can see my face. I think the only answer there would be to make this taller so that it fits my face, so I can actually put my head right, well, you won't be able to see because my head's behind the camera, but put my head right up against it. That stops the light reflecting off my face into it, like a pair of virtual reality goggles, which I had, funnily enough. Picked up some cheap in a charity shop quite a while ago. But that's what you need to do. You need to stop all the light reflecting off you being reflected down in there. I've tried looking at bigger shrouding, which obviously I can't then press any buttons on the phone, and that really doesn't help much. You're still getting reflections back from me. So pretty useless. So I think we'll abandon that for now. There's a minor benefit. If I do this, tip that up a little bit, and then sit that over it, it's slightly better than it is without, but it's so marginal it's really not worth the effort. So we'll forget that for now. Thanks for watching. You'll find more information down in the video description. You might like to watch that video up there, and you might like to subscribe over there.